Lesson number motion exercises. First one, an athletic completes one round of a circular track of diameter 200 meter in 40 seconds. What will be the distance covered and the distance displacement at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds? Solution. The diameter of the track D is equal to 200 meter. Therefore, circumference of the track pi into d is equal to 200 pi meters. Distance covered in 40 seconds is equal to 200 pi meters. Distance covered in 1 second is equal to 200 pi divided by 40 meters. Distance covered in 2 minutes and 20 seconds is equal to 140 seconds. That is equal to 140 into 200 pi divided by 40 meters. That is equal to 140 into 200 into 22 divided by 40 into 7 meters. That is equal to 2200 meters. Number of laps completed by the athlete in 140 seconds is equal to 140 divided by 40. That is equal to 3.5. Therefore, the final position of the athlete with respect to the initial position is at the opposite end of the circular track. Therefore, the net displacement will be equal to the diameter of the track, which is 200 meter. Therefore, the net distance covered by the athlete is 2200 meters and the total displacement of the athlete is 200 meter. Second one, Joseph jogs from one end A to the other end B of a straight 300 meter road in 2 minutes 30 seconds and then turns around and jogs 100 meter back to point C in another 1 minute. What are Joseph's average speeds and velocity in jogging from A to B and from A to C? Solution. Given distance covered from point A to point B is equal to 300 meters. Distance covered from point A to point C is 300 meter plus 100 meter, that is equal to 400 meter. Time taken to travel from point A to point B is equal to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that is 150 seconds. Time taken to travel from point A to point C is equal to 2 minutes 30 seconds plus 1 minute, that is equal to 210 seconds. Displacement from A to B is equal to 300 meters. Displacement from A to C is 300 minus 100, that is 200 meters. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Average velocity is equal to total displacement divided by total time taken. Therefore, the average speed while traveling from A to B is equal to 300 divided by 150 meter per second, that is equal to 2 meter per second. Average speed while traveling from A to C is equal to 400 divided by 210 meter per second, that is equal to 1 meter per second. Average velocity while traveling from A to B 300 divided by 150 meter per second is equal to 2 meter per second. Average velocity while traveling from A to C, that is equal to 200 divided by 210 meter per second, that is equal to 0.95 meter per second. Third one, Abdullah while driving to school computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route there is less traffic and the average speed is 30 km per hour. What is the average speed for Abdullah's trip? Solution. Distance traveled to reach the school is equal to distance traveled to reach the home, that is equal to D. Say, time taken to reach school T1, time taken to reach home T2. Therefore, average speed while going to school is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken is equal to D divided by T1 is equal to 20 km per hour. Average speed while going home, that is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken, that is D divided by T2 is equal to 30 km per hour. Therefore, T1 is equal to D divided by 20 and T2 is equal to D divided by 30. Now, the average speed for the entire trip is given by total distance traveled by total time taken. D plus D divided by T1 plus T2 kilometer per hour, that is equal to D plus D divided by D divided by 20 plus D divided by 30 kilometer per hour, that is equal to 120 divided by 5 kilometer per per hour is equal to 24 kilometer per hour. Therefore, Abdullah's average speed for the entire trip is 24 kilometers per hour. Fourth one, a motor boat starting from rest on a lake accelerates in a straight line at a constant rate of 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds. How far does the boat travel during this time? Solution. Given initial velocity of the boat is 0 meter per second. Acceleration of the boat is 3 meter per second square. Time period is 8 seconds. As per the second motion equation, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Therefore, the total distance traveled by boat in 8 seconds is equal to 0 plus half into 3 into 8 square. That is equal to 96 meters. Therefore, the motor boat travels a distance of 96 meters in a time frame of 8 seconds. Fifth one, a driver of a car traveling at 52 km per hour applies the brakes and accelerates uniformly in the opposite direction. The car stops in 5 seconds. Another driver going at 3 km per hour in another car applies his brakes slowly and stops in 10 seconds. On the same graph paper, plot the speed versus time graphs for the two cars. Which of the two cars traveled further after the brakes were applied? Solution. The speed versus time graph for the two cars can be plotted as follows. The total displacement of each car can be obtained by calculating the area beneath the speed time graph. Therefore, displacement of the first car is equal to area of triangle AOB, that is equal to half into 0A into 0B, but 0B is equal to 5 seconds and 0A is equal to 52 km per hour, that is equal to 14.44 meter per second. Therefore, the area of the triangle AOB is given by half into 5 into 14.44 meter per second, that is equal to 36 meters. Now the displacement of the second car is given by the area of triangle COD is half into 0D into 0C. But OC is equal to 10 second and OC is equal to 3 km per hour, that is equal to 0.83 meter per second. Area of the triangle COD is equal to half into 10 second into 0.83, that is equal to 4.15 meter. Therefore, the first car is displaced by 36 meters whereas the second car is displaced by 4.15 meter. Therefore, the first car, which was travelled at 2 km per hour, travelled further post the applications of brakes. Sixth one, figure 8.11 shows the distance time graph of three objects A, B and C. Study the graph and answer the following questions. A. Which of the three is travelling the fastest? B. Are all three ever at the same point on the road? C. How far has C travelled when B passes A? D. How far has B travelled by the time it passes C? Solution. Since the slope of line B is the greatest, B is travelling at the fastest speed. Since the three lines do not intersect at a single point, the three objects never meet at the same point on the road. Since there are 7 unit areas of the graph between 0 and 4 on the y-axis, 1 graph units equals 4 by 7 km. Since the initial points of object C is 4 graph units away from the origin, its initial distance from the origin is 4 into 4 by 7 km, that is 16 by 7 km. When A passes B, the distance between the origin and C is 8 km. Therefore, the total distance travelled by C in this time is equal to 8 minus 16 divided by 7 km, that is equal to 5.71 km. D. The distance that object B has covered at the point where it passes C is equal to 9 graph units. Therefore, the total distance travelled by B when it crosses C is equal to 9 into 4 divided by 7, that is equal to 5.14 km. Seventh one, a ball is gently dropped from a height of 20 meter if its velocity increases uniformly at the rate of 10 meter per second square. With what velocity will it strike the ground? After what time will it strike the ground? Solution. Given initial velocity of the ball u is equal to 0. Since it began at the rest position, distance travelled by the ball s is equal to 20 meter. Acceleration a is equal to 10 meter per second square. As per the third motion equation, therefore 2 into 10 meter per second square into 20 meter plus 0 v square is equal to 400 meter square into second square. Therefore v is equal to 20 meter per second. The ball hits the ground with a velocity of 20 meter per second. As per the first motion equation, therefore t is equal to v minus u divided by a, that is equal to 20 minus 0 meter per second divided by 10 meter square, that is equal to 2 seconds. Therefore the ball reaches the ground after 2 seconds. Eighth one, the speed time graph for a car is shown in figure 8.12. Find how far does the car travel in the first 4 seconds. Shade the area on the graph that represents the distance traveled by the car during the period. B. Which part of the graph represents uniform motion of the car? Solution. A. The shaded area represents the displacement of the car over a time period of 4 seconds. It can be calculated as 1 by 4 into 4 into 6, that is equal to 12 meters. Therefore the car travels a total of 12 meters in the first 4 seconds. B. Since the speed of the car does not change from the points x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 10, the car is said to be uniform motion from 6th to the 10th second. Ninth one, state which of the following situations are possible and give an example for each of these. An object with a constant acceleration but with zero velocity. An object moving with an acceleration but with uniform speed. C. An object moving in a certain direction with an acceleration in the perpendicular direction. Solution. A. If it is possible, an object thrown up into the air has a constant acceleration due to gravity acting on it. However, then when it reaches its maximum height, its velocity is 0. Second one. B. It is impossible. Acceleration implies an increase or decrease in speed, and uniform speed implies that the speed does not change over time. C. It is possible for an object accelerating in a circular trajectory. The acceleration is perpendicular to the direction followed by the object. 10th one, an artificial satellite is moving in a circular orbit of radius 42,250 km. Calculates its speed if it takes 24 hours to revolve around the Earth. Solution. Given radius of the orbit is 42,250 km. Therefore, circumference of the orbit 2 into pi into 42,250 km is equal to 2,65,571.42 km. Time taken for the orbit is 24 hours. Therefore, speed of the satellite is equal to 11,065.4 km per hour. The satellite's object orbits the Earth at a speed of 11,065.4 km per hour.